The Nigerian senators have access to billions of naira every single year. It is called the Constituency Fund, and many Nigerians don't really know anything about it. Well, today I'm about to change that because we are going to find out what that fund is, how it is gotten, how it is supposed to be spent, and what's currently happening to it. Let's start simple. You see, every single year, the federal government makes a budget. Roads, salaries, defense, health, and education, every single thing goes into that budget. But buried deep inside that budget, consistently and quietly since 2003, is a special allocation that is called the Zonal Intervention Project. That is what most people call the Constituency Fund. Here's a basic idea. Nigeria has 469 lawmakers, 109 senators, and 360 House of Reps members. See, each of them represent a specific community. So each of them should have money to bring development to their community directly. I'm talking of roads, healthcare centers, street lights, and basic amenities that the communities will need. Now that sounds reasonable, right? Now here's what you should know, that this money does not go directly into the lawmakers' pocket. At least that is how it's supposed to be. How it works is the money sits with the federal ministry. The lawmaker in question is supposed to submit a list of projects they want to be done in their community. That ministry now give out the contract to an independent contractor, and the project is carried out, and then the community benefits. That is the theory, but let's talk about the reality. What really happens to the money? For many years, about 100 billion was set aside for constituency projects. That money is shared among 469 lawmakers. Now that is already a lot of money. But something changed in 2023. The lawmakers said that there is no honorable member that gets less than 1 billion for constituency projects.
In our party, the party can make findings. There is no honorable member in Osun State who has a constituency project less than 1 billion naira. Now, there is no senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria Tony constituency project less than 2 billion naira.
Not less than 2 billion every year for every senator. We have 109 senators. Now that's a lot of money. That's crazy amount. 2 billion every year for every senator. That's crazy. But even that wasn't enough. When the civic tech company budget analyzed the 2025 budget line by line, it found that the National Assembly inserted 11,000 projects worth a combined 6.93 trillion into the national budget. Now, let's put that in context. The Nigerian 2024 budget entirely was 27.5 trillion. Now, inserting a constituency fund of 6.93 trillion into that kind of budget is not a budget line. It is almost a budget of its own. And in just 3 years, the constituency fund moved from a little above 600 billion in 2023 to 2.2 trillion in 2024, and then it skyrocketed to almost 7 trillion in 2025. Now that's crazy. The constituency fund has grown exponentially in the course of just 3 years. Okay, now let's get specific. Let's talk about Kaduna State. Kaduna State has 3 senators, one in Kaduna North, one in Kaduna Central, and the other representing Kaduna South. And that is coupled with 10 House of Representative members, making a total of 13 lawmakers. In 2025, Kaduna State received 4.27 billion naira worth of constituency funds. That placed Kaduna State in the top 5 states in Nigeria for constituency project funding. Here is why Kaduna State is in the top 5, because the Speaker, Tajuddin Abbas, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, is from Kaduna State. And research by UDEME, a social accountability initiative, found something remarkable. See, every single one of the top 5 states in 2025 is home to a principal officer of the National Assembly. Ogun State is home to the Senate Committee Chairman and Appropriation. It's got 8.4 billion. Kano is home to the Deputy Senate President. It's got 6.4 billion. Akwa Ibom is home to the Senate President. It got 5.3 billion. Abia is home to the Deputy Speaker. It's got 4.5 billion. And Kaduna is home to the Speaker. It got 4.2 billion. Let's break the process down. Here is how the money is supposed to move. Step 1. The National Assembly inserts the constituency project into the national budget. Step 2. The President then signs the budget, thereby making it law. Step 3. The money moves to a ministry or a federal agency. And step 4, the lawmaker in question submits a list of projects they want to get executed in their community. And step 5, the ministry that is responsible certifies the projects that was submitted to it. And step 6, the project is awarded to a contractor and the project is carried out. And the final step is step 7, where a digital monitoring system is used to track everything. Now that sounds good. It is clean, logical, and accountable. But here is where the cracks appear. The first problem is budget colonization. In 2025, the Ministry of Agriculture had its capital allocation jump from 242 billion to 2 trillion naira overnight. Now, this is not because the federal government was planning a big agricultural revolution. It is because lawmakers have dumped constitutional projects, thousands of constitutional projects, into the Ministry of Agriculture's budget. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs ended up with borehole project. This is a ministry that is supposed to handle in diplomacy. How does the Ministry of International Relations end up with borehole projects? Now that's crazy, and that is called budget padding, and it happens every year. The second problem is conflict of interest. In at least one documented case, a senator awarded a contract of boreholes, water pumps, and 2 hillocks to a company that is owned by his younger brother. It is public money, but in this case, it was handled by a family company. Now, that's not development, that is redistribution, and it is just clearly wrong. Problem number 3 is wrong project in the wrong places. Many constituency projects end up in ministries and agencies that have no connection to the lawmakers' constituency. There is no development plan, no papers to show that the community really needs those projects. It's just numbers on paper, and that is it, nothing else. The fourth problem is deeply personal, and it's because previous presidents have said that the constituency project is just corruption and it has no real benefit to Nigerians. Olusegun Obasanjo, who initiated and created the constituency project, called it simply corruption. Muhammadu Buhari said that the government is spending trillions of naira and there is no result that is being seen in the lives of Nigerians, and yet the budget keeps getting bigger and bigger year after year. The constituency project, the constituency fund keeps getting larger. Here is what I want you to hold in your mind: that somewhere in Kaduna North, somewhere in Kaduna Central, and somewhere in Kaduna South, there's a community that has no clean water. There is a clinic that has no equipment. And there are schools that have no chairs. But Kaduna State received a total of 4.27 billion for constituency projects. Now the question, and the only question that matters right now, is did the communities see this money? Did they touch it? Did they even feel it? Now that is the question you should be asking your senator. Not just what did you do for us, but where is the project, where is the contract, and where is the receipt? Because the money was there, it is in the budget, it is public record, and it has your community's name on it. Now the accountability is on us. If we don't act, we'll never know. Now here is your action for today, and this is powerful. Go to Budget Nigeria's website or track.ng. and search your senatorial district's name, your lawmaker's name, and see the project that has been allocated to your community. See whether it was executed or not. Knowledge is the first form of accountability. Now let's use it, now that we know it. My name is Jesse Michael Ogwam, and this is the 360 Nigeria series. If this episode made you think different about your money or your government, share it with somebody that needs to know. And I'll see you next week with a brand new episode. We are just getting started.